and welcome to Colouring with Colourful Crafts. Hope everyone's doing okay. I'm back to film another, well, a bit of a haul of a couple of books I bought recently and what I plan on doing with those, and then a couple of flip throughs of what I've done from this past week. So I guess without further ado, we shall get on to the ones that I've just purchased. So I've just purchased my own copy of the A Million Sea Creatures by Lulu Mayo. I got this one. It feels a bit thinner than this one. It's only a very thin book. I didn't realise how thin it was until I actually purchased it and then looked and realised that, yep, it's quite thin. For this one, those of you who colour on a regular basis will have already seen these books, I'm sure, but I'll just give you a brief flip through of that. These are very, very cute. Yeah, maybe not the kind of style that I would necessarily colour. It's a bit on the cartoonish, childish kind of side, but I still think I will enjoy doing it. And I've seen a lot of other people's who have done absolutely amazing things with these pages, so it kind of inspired me to just think, well, okay, I'm going to pick my own copy up and have a go. And it'll be nice in the summer as well. And also it's a very handy size, so I'm really pleased about that. I think my favourite page has to be, I'm just looking, I mean, they're all so cute, aren't they? I think my favourite one, when I was flipping through this before, I thought, oh, there, that one. This one of the little sardine cans, fish cans. I love that one. That one's so cute. I thought that's definitely got to be one of my favourite. And then I saw another one in here that I really liked. I can't find it now. Oh, there was one that I really liked. Damn, it's gone. Oh well, there was one that I really liked in that, but anyway. So that was that one. You already know it. You've obviously seen it. And you've obviously seen this Camellia Angel Cover 50 Springtime Mandalas before. I think I had a copy of this originally and fell out with it. But anyway, I bought myself another copy. So these are all the nice pictures I'm going to be doing throughout the spring and the and obviously into Easter. So there'll be a lot of Easter eggs. As I say, I'm not a religious person, so I'm not going to look for any religious context in this book in any way. I'm just going to colour in the Easter eggs like that in nice spring colours, probably. Some of them I'm not as keen on. Like this is a bit too intricate for me, but there's other ways you could do it. Like you could do a wash of like watercolour maybe. I mean, it's one-sided. I mean, it's cheap paper obviously, but if you just did a wash of watercolour, you've kind of semi-coloured it in that way. Because I don't think I could bother to get in between the detail, and I don't really like the pattern of that very much. It doesn't really appeal to me. But these kind of things are cuter. Those are easier to do. Or trees with Easter eggs, that kind of thing. Or birds. Yeah, but that's... So I'll be planning on getting to these two soon. And then onto the books, onto the... Excuse me, pages that I have been working on and have completed, well, at least some of them. I'm just working on one at the moment, but I can't show you that one yet. So, without further ado, these aren't in any particular order. I've just grabbed them as they've come. We've got Soulmates by, of course, the wonderful Hanna Karlzon, everyone's favourite, it seems. Certainly one of my favourite illustrators. And then this one is the one I came up with, so try and ignore that it's a bit tricky to get everything on, but yeah, this is the one I came up with of the girl and the foxtail, what is it, like a scarf? I don't know. Anyway, that's what I did. Yeah, I think I used a bit of a shine to it. I think I used one of the Signo Silver things for the crown, so if you can see the shine there, that's coming off it a bit. And then the rest were Prismacolor and a tiny bit of pen for her lips, which I'd managed to go and smudge there, and then just went for a smoky eye effect because I thought that would have been really kind of eye-catching with the reds and the silver. Yeah, so I thought that was a really good one. What's your views on fox hunting, by the way? Because I personally hate it. I mean, we have what is known as trail hunting in the UK, but of course we know that the rules aren't followed, and we know that poor foxes end up getting seriously injured. Yeah, personally I hate it. When I was little, I used to actually go around with a little pepper pot, and everywhere that I knew that they did fox hunting, I would sprinkle it on the road as I walked along to try and, you know, obviously to put the hounds off being able to smell where the fox was. Apparently interferes with the sense of smell. I don't know if it ever worked, but that was back when obviously fox hunting was more of a traditional thing, and it wasn't banned at all. But yeah, but I'm glad it's kind of semi-banned now, but I wish that they'd like completely ban it, because we know that it's a lot of mispractice goes on with trail hunting, and that a lot of foxes unfortunately end up getting injured and hurt very, very badly. So I hate it. And I also hate fur as well. I don't wear fur, any kind of fur, no. Anyway, that's just me going off on another political rant again. So this is Cosmetica by, of course, Carla Magana. And the page I did in here was this one. I got the idea from that song, Call Me Maybe, if you know the song. So Call Me Baby. And I thought, because I was listening to that the other day, came on the radio, and I thought, oh, that would be good for that. You could include the lyrics with it. So that's what I've done. I put the lyrics in there for a bit of fun with it, and stuck to kind of a very vintage, like retro colours, very vintage retro colours, shall I say. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, it's got a bit of, I seem to have got a bit of something there, but I'm kind of even looking myself now. It's really annoying. Anyway, that's what I came up with. I quite liked how that turned out. It was a very simple, fun one, but it did have me to try and do some font work, because I'm not very keen on my font or writing, but it kind of, you know, I needed to get in there and do that with it. And there was no other way of me doing it other than to do it myself. So it kind of forced me to write in the font and the letters. Overall, it's okay. It's not the best one I've ever done. I think my favourite one from in here, it's got to be definitely the David Bowie page there, which is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm so proud of it. Anyway, there we go. That was that one. Moving on, we have Fairy Tale Worlds. This is the first picture I've done in this book. I have not got round to it yet since having it from, I believe, Christmas. So I thought, well, what better way? And the one I've done is this one of, I think she's meant to be Rapunzel. I'm just looking at my list. Yeah, she's Rapunzel, I think so. Well, at least I'm interpreting as her as that. It was a very tricky page though, because she's got such long hair. You have all these flowers, and then in with all the flowers, you have all the intricate petal, you know, in these areas. So really getting there with a pen, and it was such hard work. Colouring between all the spaces and the small details stressed me out massively. Very tricky, but you know, I've always, like, throughout my life, I've always had to practice a lot of patience, because I've had to be so patient with, you know, just everything that I've put up with in my life. I've had to be patient waiting for my husband, for example. I have to be patient waiting to have enough money to get things, even like pens that I can use. I have to be patient. Everything I've had to be patient about. So I've kind of had experience about being very patient with things in my life, and it had taught me from that sort of approach, really, to be a bit more patient in kind of colouring things. So I just persevered and eventually got it done. I think that's meant to be part of her shoulder and body there coming through, so that's why I've coloured it in. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. And then of course for the other page, it's given a bit of a bleed through. We've got a bit of a blue blob, but I think that's from her eye, where I did her eye. I used Prismacolors and I used my what are they called, Tombows. And I think it was one of the Tombows in this eye here that I must have gone over it quite a bit harder than I should have done. and unfortunately it bled through. But anyway, I've got that one done, and I also coloured in her hair here to match it on the other page, which might be a thing that I do in this book, I don't know. We shall see. I've still got all the rest of it to do, and there's a lot of pages to get through, so yeah, I need to keep persevering with that one. And then finally we've got Girl Moments by, of course, Kokowaya. Don't know why I paused there. Yeah, all these ones you've already seen, and then this is the one that I did, and this is the girl in the bathtub with the bubbles. I really like this page. The only thing is I tried to copy a tutorial of how to do bubbles, and that's what mine came out like, and I don't like them at all. I think it's really badly done, and it really annoyed me that I didn't get it as I wanted. I had to go in with a Posca pen, white acrylic pen, to kind of do the middle of it in afterwards. And yeah, I'm not happy with how that turned out, but the rest of it's okay. I did like a bit of a pink floral background on the wallpaper to remind me of my grand's old bathroom, where she used to have that kind of pink florally wallpaper, and it just takes me back to times my grand's. And then yeah, the rest of it was pretty good. I don't know, I use, as I say, I've only got Sharpies at the moment, so that kind of purple against the purple of the bath went a bit wrong. I wasn't that keen on that, but the rest of it's okay, I suppose. Yeah, so that was that one. So I haven't done any more, but yeah, I'm slowly getting through. I started this page a while ago in February, I think the beginning of February, and I've just done it all in reds, and then I kind of just stopped because I thought, I don't like it. I don't know what to do to make it look better, but I'm going to come back to it, and I'm going to persevere with it some time, I think, and try and get that one done. At least if I could get that one done this week, it might be a good thing. So that's it. That's all I've got to show. I'm sorry I'm so late today, but I've had to charge my phone up because it was completely flat, and I couldn't use it. But hopefully you've enjoyed that, and I shall be back either next Sunday, or if I'm not back next Sunday, it might be the Sunday after. But hopefully I shall be back with some more completed pages soon. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye!